Hey there, this is Baron5X. Welcome to my channel. Uh, I know I already posted a video, kind of just watch along with the 1.6 program that came out earlier today, but I wanted to actually take a little more time. Well, I mean, not as much time as the program, but wanted to take my time going through some of the individual bits of news that we got in the announcement this morning. So yeah, we'll go through it now. If you like the video, please like and subscribe. Catch me on Twitch midnight Monday through Wednesday, and let's go ahead and just go through the teaser video and take things a little bit at a time.
I'm not sure how I survived, but now I'll bring this to an end with my own hands. Dying in place of Soldier 11 was my duty.
Now that's going to be interesting to figure out what was that all about. Like, was it like a mission gone wrong, or
it's been a long time.
Someone out to get them?
I'm Anby, captain of Silver Squad.
Your friend's beyond safe.
And I didn't notice this before, but it seems I think they'll mention it later in this trailer. What's going on? Well, hint at what's going on, but I guess some of these are former members of that Silver team. Some of these ethereals.
Sniper. Silver Company's revival is imminent.
I mean, that's the revival they're talking about, right?
This isn't right. If they truly wanted to secretly revive this technology, they wouldn't need to go through so much trouble.
We are sisters.
Ooh, there's the sisters.
Please, help me. I don't want to lose anything or anyone important to me again.
Yeah, and then, yeah, I already mentioned this before, but yeah, these new characters look like a lot of fun.
We don't have to become the mistake they made us to be. Silver Company's legacy ends with me.
Yeah, and that kind of legacy stuff they keep talking about. I've heard a lot of people mention, like, maybe cloning is involved or something like that, and that's why they're sisters in a way, right? And being Soldier 11, as opposed to actual sisters.
If they succeed, all of us will.
Now, there's the character I'm actually going for. Forget the S ranks that are coming out. This is the character I'm going for. I'll probably, well, I'm obviously going to pick up the free pickup from the event that's going to feature her, but I'm definitely going to also probably get as much copies as I can from pulling for Bernice, because yeah, we'll get to that later. But that's who I'm pulling for mostly. The only thing I don't know what to do about is her engine, because that also requires pulls, and I hadn't planned on pulling for an engine, but I might have to on purpose just to get her engine. Ooh, I don't know.
Or with a heavy cross to bear, but with a melody. Let the wind.
I heard people mention that minigame featuring the sniping is in Nikke. I'm gonna ask my Nikke friends if that's true.
As a sniper, you have failed in your duty.
I'm really loving these like attacks they're gonna have outside while they're off the field. Both Trigger and Pultra are gonna have those attacks apparently. And then I guess the way I was watching it, maybe it was because I was lacking sleep earlier before, is that I kind of thought they were hinting that these stories were going to be interspersed, that Hugo and Vivian were going to appear in the Soldier story. But I guess what I understood more clearly is that the Chapter 1 epilogue is just going to be a separate story that is going to involve Lycon and the rest, and Faith and then these Hugo and Vivian characters.
Sacrifice might wake up soon.
Yeah, see, there's all that intercutting. That's why I thought, were these related? No, they're not, apparently.
The world was never fair to begin with. You honestly believe you stand a chance against all of
I just noticed that was Lycon's actual voice. Thank God we're finally going to get him voiced again. I hope they go back and fix all of those other issues with Lycon not having a voice, but I guess we'll see.
If the world's destined to be destroyed, if the ending could be rewritten,
that's a character I'm probably going to pick up.
What would you be willing to give up?
Okay, so yeah, that's the story. Apparently it's going to involve Lycon and in that group. And I guess Anby and Trigger are going to have their own TV scheduled stories. I guess just Anby is going to be more involved. Or maybe they're just upping the production on these 5 stories, which I would be happy with. Because I love those stories. So if they can do more of them and up production, I would be super happy. Yeah, there's the Trigger TV schedule, and this is the one that's gonna have that like sniping game that apparently is Nikkei inspired. Which again, I'll have to ask my Nikkei friends if how true is that. Yeah, that's the game. Yeah, it looks good. It looks like fun. Well, all the gooners are liking the view, I'm sure. Oh, and it's interesting they mentioned that both versions of Ambi are still the same character, so your trust events will all feature them. But it's the same character. It isn't like it's going to have brand new trust events for Silver Soldier Ambi. It's the same person. There's Pulchra. That's who I'm pulling for. And yeah, I got to figure out how to get her engine without... maybe I might I don't know. I don't know what I'm going to do about that yet. I didn't want to spend poly on an engine upgrade for Bernice, but I might. I don't know. I have a lot. I'm gonna make a pulling video later. There's a lot to pull for me. Yeah, and I'll explain all of that in that video. But yeah, I don't know if I have the resources for all of it. This new Halo Zero gameplay sounds great. If nothing else, it's because Jane's gonna get a special moveset, and Jane's my number one. So Jane moveset is great. I'm quite okay with that. This boss arena looks way different, so that should be interesting. The boss looks like a lot of fun to fight. This side looks interesting. Yeah, give me more. Give me more of these. I guess a new way to get rewards or something in the Halo. A new map type, I guess. Yeah, more Halo Zero. That makes a lot of sense. I'm okay with that. I wonder if this video is going to show off the disk drives too. Yeah, this event looks like it's going to be a lot of fun, so I'm looking forward to playing this one. It's a different perspective, and you're like bumping up the abilities of the Bangbu. That should be pretty interesting. Yeah, Pulchra's got her own event. Yes. Yeah, I guess we're gonna get mask off Pulchra at some point. I know the story for this mentioned she'd be on probation. I wonder if that's police probation or sounds like Kello on probation. And yeah, a Corrin event. I'm a big fan of Corrin. That was my first main when I first got into the game. Like basically who I mained for like 2 months straight, 2-3 months. So that, and we don't get enough of Corrin these days, so I'm okay with that. It'll be fun to have a small adventure of Corrin. Yeah, we know about the regular doubles, but are they going to show the discs? I just wanted to talk about the disc because there was some thinking that came to mind for me, and I've heard different ideas about it, but I have a particular thought on it I want to share. But it'd be nice if they would feature it. And some of these quality updates are really good too. I guess they're not going to show the disc. I guess I'll just have to look it up somewhere else so I can talk about it, because that'll probably be the last thing I really want to talk about. Yeah, but my pulls are... Oh, and Julian, that's right. Julian's the other one I'm definitely going to pull for. Oh, here we go. Okay, we'll pause it here. So, that second disc there, Phaeton's Melody, to me that sounds like it has to be the disc set that's meant to go along with the Angels of Delusion, the idol group that's been rumored for like forever, right? Because part of the rumor is that one of those agents is going to be the first Ether Anomaly agent. And what does this disc do? It's Phaeton's Melody, song related. Anomaly mastery goes up, and besides increasing a whole bunch of stuff, it increases Ether damage. All those three together, either that disc is just going to be good for that kind of character if that character will eventually exist. But it seems like this is a tease for that character showing up. Just like Astral Voice, the disc set that we got, I think in 1.4, ended up being kind of a flag for, oh, we're getting Astrocyn. Which, I mean, that one was in the name. But same, the name's in this one too. Phaeton's Melody, singing, Anomaly, all that stuff. To me, this seems like a surefire going to be a hint at the Idol crew coming. Now, I say that because a lot of the rumors up till now have been that 1.7 is going to be Hugo and Vivian. So it seems like this is coming out early. But also, the part of that rumor mill is that Hugo's going to be Ice Attack, and that Vivian's going to be Ice Defense. I mean, maybe she's not going to be Ice Defense. Maybe she's going to be Ether Defense, and just happen to be able to give a lot of bonuses to Anomaly. Similar to how, like, Rena is a support character that does a lot of Anomaly. You can't do a lot of Anomaly with that character. I don't know. I guess it's not impossible that Vivian's actually an Ether character, too, and that this set is more for her. Again, teasing out new sets, or new characters with these disc sets, right? I mean, either way, again, if that rumored Angel Delusion character is an Ether Anomaly that comes down the pipeline, this would be pretty great. So, I guess we'll just have to wait and see on that one. And then, like I was saying before, this part of the video, Zhu Yan is the other character I want to pull for. And that's purely I like the character. And I kind of want all the plot, like quality time stuff to be part of my character sphere. So, that's more like a role-playing thing. Kind of an expensive role-playing thing, but I'm going to do it. Not to mention that, honestly, until we get the Ether Anomaly character, I do need some Ether DPS. It would not hurt. Like right now, I'm doing really good. My Deadly Assaults have found a good harmony. I'm able to pull them off. But an Ether DPS would be pretty good. We'll see. I mean, I'm like 90% sure I'm going to pull for Zhu Yan. But I could change my mind. And I got plenty of time. I got half a patch cycle to see about that. But yeah, that's pretty much all the exciting stuff for the video, right? I think all the story-related stuff is really good. The stuff with Ambi, the stuff with Ambi and Trigger's own ancient stories, the stuff we're going to get with Hugo and Victoria Housekeeping, all that is going to be a good time, I think. Now, the only thing about them calling it a Chapter 1 epilogue is that does that mean we're going back in time? That something they're going to say like this happened earlier? No, that can't be right because we just met Hugo and we don't know who it is. So they're calling it a Chapter 1 epilogue, but I guess the epilogue just happens like several chapters later, which I don't know. Why didn't you just call it another chapter? I don't know. I guess it'll make sense once everything is released, right? So, okay. I think that's about does it for kind of the overview, having had all day to kind of digest this video. So I'll go ahead and call it. Again, feel free to like and subscribe. Please, I would really appreciate it. Give me some attention, get me some views, and we can do more stuff together. I'm on Twitch. Catch me midnight, Monday, early AM, Tuesday, and Wednesday. I'll be here going through all the events and dailies and everything going on. So, yeah, look forward to seeing you there. With that, I will go ahead and sign off. I'll catch you all later. See you on the next one. Bye.